friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. So today I simply just did this makeup look. That's about it. I don't even know if this is technically a get ready with me because we didn't really chit chat about anything. I really just like walked you through this makeup look. And that's it. Very old school YouTube. I played with a new palette. I showed you my current face routine that I've been doing. And I mean, that's really about it. I guess let's just move on. Good morning. I'm so sleepy. I have my coffee, I have my skin primed, I have my brow gel in. Although I didn't do clear brow gel yet, I only did my tinted one. Hold please. For primer, the brand Kaleido Cosmetics sent me a package, which I'm very thankful for, and one of the things is this Canvas Glow Enhancing Priming Moisturizer. I've been using it every day this last week, and I really like it. It's very glowy and moisturizing, which it literally says it's what it's going to do, but it also leaves a little bit of slight tackiness, which I feel like is good as a base. I'm still not convinced that primers are a thing. I used to fully believe in primers, now I'm not so sure, but either way, I like the way it makes my skin look prior to makeup, and I like how makeup wears on top of it, so I'm gonna keep using it. For foundation, I'm gonna go in with my Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation, and this is almost gone, so this might be the last time I use it. I forgot to wet my sponge, oops. I'm back, my sponge is dampened, and now we're going to go in with some foundation. Just gonna do a pump of that on the back of my sponge, and start pouncing it on. Lately I've been skipping foundation, but since my cycle's about to rear its ugly head, I have some lovely breakouts that I would like to cover up. Some red spots, some hormonal coloring, all those fun things, so just trying to pretend they don't exist today. For concealer, I'm going to use my tried and true Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and I'm just going to hit up kind of my dark spots and any little blemishes that I might have. Like to do around my nose. Most part my skin looks pretty good though. I did some TLC last night and this morning doing some masks and exfoliating and all sorts of stuff. It was a good time. What are you guys up to? Today is pretty simple. I'm just going to film this video. I'm probably going to film my empties video right after this because I really need to. My empties bin is beyond overflowing. And then I guess I'm going to work for a little while. It's not a very busy day today. This is my slow day of the week. All my other days are super busy. And then I'll come home and probably edit and then pick Morgan up for the gym. And today is Tuesday. It's Tuesday the 9th. And every Tuesday, the three of us cook a vegan meal together. So we're going to cook something tonight. Now I'm taking my Milk Makeup Baked Bronzing Stick. It's my favorite thing ever. I'm just going to pop this where I would normally apply bronzer. I think tonight what we're making is vegan scalloped potatoes. It was my week to pick and I really wanted something with potatoes. And I'm excited. It doesn't sound too complicated, but we will see. When I'm blending this out, I always kind of like to blend up and out rather than in or down, just because that's going to drag the face down and not lift it up. Trying to pretend like I'm naturally this radiant and perky and awake, when really I want to just sleep all day. For blush, I'm going to take the Lime Crime Software blush in the shade Zip because I want more of a neutral blush today for once because of the eye look that I have in mind. Just dipping my sponge right into it. Oh, I love these blushes so much. I really want to do that 20 best products from 20 brands or whatever that went around. I know I'm really late to that game, but I had so many videos to film last month I didn't get around to it. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to put for Lime Crime because I love the software blushes, I love the Freckle pen, and I love the Plushies liquid lipstick, so I cannot decide. I'm thinking about it for weeks. I think I'll probably pick the blush or Freckle pen, but I can't decide. It's so hard. Kaleido Cosmetics also sent me some liquid highlights. They sent me Berry Gold, which I have been using as a blush because it's a very more mid-tone to deeper pink color. It's really pretty. I've been using Pink Pearl as my highlight, but I haven't used Champagne as my highlight yet, so I think I'm going to try that today. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on the back of the sponge. That's kind of what I found works the best. And I'm just going to tippy tap it on the top of my cheekbones. It's just slightly too dark. I mean, it's not too dark, it's just kind of like right on my skin tone, so it doesn't really highlight me. This might be nice to mix into foundation though. I'll have to try that because that color would be nice. So now I'm going to set kind of my under eyes and T-zone area, and for that I'm going to use my Lunatick Mystifying Mattifying Powder. I love this. I've been using it literally every single day ever since I played with the Lunatick stuff in my video, which I think was a week ago. something like that. A week ago since I filmed with it, at least. I don't know what order everything's going up. But I've been loving it. It sets my makeup nicely, and even though it's a mattifying powder, it's really easy to kind of bring my glow back because I don't like my skin to be fully matte. It's just not my vibe. I do feel like it makes my makeup last a while though because it is a mattifying powder. Now I'm gonna dip into my good old Lunatick contour book. I've been using this every day as well. I really, really like it, and I've still been doing the powder contouring. I'm gonna kind of mix these two. It's what I've kind of been doing, and I've been liking the look of it. I only dip in a tiny amount though. I don't need a ton. And I just kind of start lightly tapping it, and then I'll blend it as I have less product on the brush. Because technically there are creams on my cheek right here because I didn't set powder right on top of my cream bronzer and cream blush. I can't speak. And a little bit under my nose and under my jawline. I really like the color of this. I really want to try some of those more gray contours. I'm just scared of them. For blush, I'm going to dip mostly into this one, but I want to dab lightly into that one as well because I haven't used it and I think it would be really cute. Always hit it up on my nose first, of course. So this is kind of where we're at. I love it. I love it a lot. I've also been being extra and kind of dipping into the white and yellow highlights in the palette. I really can't speak. And kind of tapping it right along kind of this little zone like I did in my first impressions with all this stuff. So I did really like the brightness it gave. Especially lately, I've been so sleepy, so it helps a lot. Now before highlight, I'm going to go in with my tried and true Sun-Kissed Freckle pen from Lime Crime. And I want a lot of freckles today, I think. So I'm just gonna sit here and go ham with them for a little while. Hope that's okay with you. And then I just like to take my blush brush with no additional product and just lightly tap over everything. And then same with my powder brush, no additional product or anything like that. And then I like to take my sponge as well and lightly tap over things, just so it looks like it's kind of under some makeup rather than sitting on top. But at the same time, I also like the look of freckles being fake, and I also like the look of freckles being real, so I don't care what they look like. For highlight, I've been dipping into my Fenty Beauty How Many Carats Diamond Balm. I adore it, and I've actually been using my finger. I don't know why. I don't know when or why that started, but I like the look of this product with my finger specifically. So I kind of press it on with my finger first, and then I'll go in with my highlight brush to kind of blend things out a little bit more, especially on my cheekbones. Now I'm just going to spray my face with my Tarte Ready Set Radiant Mist. I don't really know what this does for me as far as longevity or anything like that. I don't believe that it does anything, but I do like the way it makes my skin look when it's freshly sprayed. So refreshed. I love the smell of that stuff, it's so good. Alright, so now we're gonna work on the eyes, and one of you guys so kindly gifted me one of the best presents ever. I can't believe you even talked me into letting you give me this. I'm just so grateful, and I don't understand what I did to deserve this. But this was a birthday / wedding present. I got the Gemini palette from Melt Cosmetics. I can't believe it. I've lusted over this palette for such a long time, and I'm so happy I have it. It's so pretty. It's prettier than I expected in person. I can't wait to put this on my eyes. It's so grungy. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much. You know who you are. I'm just forever grateful. I can't believe it. You're an angel. All right, anyways, enough sappiness. I'm going to zoom you in, prime my eyes with my Sigma eyeshadow base, not set it, and we are going to get to using some of these shades. All right, I'm back, zoomed in, closer than ever. I don't know what I want to do first. That's the problem. I really am drawn to Lorelei right here. I think that looks really cute. So I think I'm going to go in with that first. I'm just going to take a dual-ended Anastasia brush for this. Ooh, this mirror is nice and crisp. And I'm just going to start kind of tapping that in my outer corner and then tapping it through the rest of my crease. The shade is so pretty. Next, I want to blend that out a little bit with the shade Mochi. I think that might be kind of cool. For that, I'm just taking this ColourPop, what are you, E2? And I'm just going to take that right along that top edge to start blending it out. I've heard mixed reviews about this palette. People either love it or they're disappointed with it. And so far, I'm happy. Everything seems to be blending nicely. These tones are so up my alley. I literally don't think there's a better grungy palette. It's just so good. I mean, that's not true. I have plenty of great grungy palettes, but this is just another beautiful one to add to my collection. I'm so excited. I wanted this so bad when it came out. I just ended up not because there were so many releases happening. I think it was that summer. I ended up choosing the Violet Voss Flamingo palette over this. Can you believe that? I hate that palette. I decluttered it so fast. Gave it to a friend. I also want to start taking Mochi under my lower lash line a little bit. I'm going to tap over my outside edge to help buff it into my skin even more. Dipping back to the warm side, I want to kind of mix Polka Dot and Cupcake together to deepen up my outer edge and a little bit in the crease. Gonna take that first brush I used, the Anastasia one with no additional product, just to really start blending and smudging this outer corner out. And then the brush with a little bit more Mochi, I'm just going to blend this edge even more. And now I just want a clean blending brush to buff and blend this one more time. It's looking mighty blown out and grungy, and I love it. For my lower lash line, I know I want to take Leo and smoke that out, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is a Spectrum A12. Now I'm going to wipe that brush I used with Mochi off so it's a little more clean and start buffing this out so it's just nice and smoky. I love these more murky tones. It's so pretty. I want to take Gemini now because that looks like such a pretty shimmer, and I want that all across the lid. And I'm going to use my NYX glitter primer, of course. It's my favorite thing for shimmers. I'm going to take some of that on the packing side of that Anastasia brush, and I'm just going to kind of tap that all across my lid. I'm not going to go full fake cut creasy, but I do want a little bit of definition to it. I'm gonna dip right into Gemini. Ooh, that looks cute. Oh, that's so pretty. Just gonna take that blending side to smudge this outer edge. And then I like to just go kind of back and forth until I like the effect. And I like it. I think that's so pretty. All right, cool. And for my lower lash line, I'm just gonna wipe off that pencil brush, and I wanna dip into Goals, which is the shimmery green. And I wanna pop that towards the front of my lower lash line because I love a lower lash line shimmer. I might need some glitter glue though. Oh no, I don't. It's popping. It's cute. We're living. I'm just going to take that brush I used with Mochi again to smudge. I absolutely love this. I'm so happy I have this palette. Very grateful, thank you. For my inner corner, I think I just want to take the highlight I used for my face, so I'm just going to take that on a tiny little brush and pop that in my inner corner as just a cute little highlight moment. For my waterline, I desperately want an olive green, and I don't technically have it olive green eyeliner pencil yet, but I do have the Kylie Lip Kit lip pencil in Ironic, and I did ask, and a lot of you said that it was okay to use this in my eye, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be an eyeliner for me now. I feel like it's missing something. I feel like my lower lash line should be just a little smokier. So I wanna take a little bit of Bonnie, which is that black. I'm just gonna take a little definer brush. And I'm just gonna pop that right up against the lashes, just about halfway across. I'm gonna wipe off that pencil brush because I don't want shimmer on it anymore. I'm gonna dip into, I think, Fire OG, which is the other green that I haven't used yet. I'm just going to very tightly and precisely smoke this out right where that black is. I'm gonna be careful not to really bring it down too far or anything. Gonna take a little bit more goals, this shimmery green to re-intensify, and then that brush that I used with Mochi, no additional product of course, to smoke out the edge. There we go, that is more like it. I was missing something and I like that a lot. So now I'm gonna do my lashes, or put on my lashes, throw on something on my lips, and do the other eye of course too. I can't just not do the other eye. And then we will finish this up. All right, that's it. This is the final look. I actually did my hair, I put on my jewelry, and here we are. My lashes are the Bold Face Makeup Lashes Out Lashes, and for my lips I went with Pouf from Lime Crime. It's one of the Plushies. It's one of my favorite lipsticks ever right now, actually. And I love this overall look. I feel very cute. I think it's so pretty. It's so warm and rusty and grungy and yummy, and I just adore it. Thank you again so much for gifting me this palette. You know who you are. I'm so grateful to have the Gemini in my collection now. I really like my hair with these grungy tones. I think it looks really cool. It's very opposite of what's going on, but I like the contrast. I think it's neat. But yeah, I don't really have anything else left to say. If you enjoyed this kind of tutorial, if you enjoyed this look, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe here before you leave. I post every day for the most part. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.